Good evening. This is All India Radio, Kohima. I'm Jonas Yantan with Evening News. And the headlines: 7th National Handloom Day being celebrated today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi urges people to buy Indian handloom products. Nagaland Board of School Education to introduce vocational education from classes 9 to 12 from 2022 academic session in a phased manner. India's javelin throw star Neeraj Chopra creates history by winning the first gold medal in Tokyo Olympics. And Nagaland reports 106 fresh cases of COVID-19 and one death. As the nationwide free COVID-19 vaccination campaign at government facilities for those above 18 years is going on, we advise our young listeners to get vaccinated and also to help others get vaccinated. We also advise our listeners not to lower the guard as COVID-19 remains a threat to our health. Please stay at home unless it is essential to go out and continue to follow these 3 simple steps. Wear a face mask, maintain 6 feet for social distancing, focus on hand and face hygiene. For any COVID-related information and guidance, contact national helpline numbers 011 2397 8046 and 1075. And state helpline number 1800-345-0019. And now the news. The 7th National Handloom Day is being celebrated today. A symbol of country's rich and varied cultural heritage, handloom is an important sector providing livelihood in rural and semi-rural parts of the country. Prime Minister Narendra Modi urged the people to buy Indian handloom products and showcase their grandeur. Modi said handlooms manifest India's diversity and dexterity of countless weavers and artisans. In a tweet, Modi said, National Handloom Day is an occasion to reiterate support of the country's weavers by enhancing the spirit of My Handloom, My Pride. He asked everyone to support local handloom products. In another tweet, Modi said, the last few years have seen a renewed interest in handloom. He said he is happy to see boxer Mirabai Chanu support the spirit of My Handloom, My Pride. Prime Minister Modi expressed confidence that the handloom sector will keep contributing to the building of an Atmanirbhar Bharat. Union Textiles Minister Piyush Goyal has said that steps must be taken to promote the handloom sector in the country. Addressing an event in New Delhi today on the occasion of the 7th National Handloom Day, Goyal said target must be set to increase export of handloom items from existing 2,000 crore rupees to 10,000 crore rupees in the next 3 years. On the occasion of National Handloom Day, Chief Minister Nipiro acknowledged the role of weavers in socio-economic development. In a tweet, Rio said, Nagaland is known for its exquisite handloom products with a variety of intricate motifs and patterns. Chief Minister Rio said, handloom sector testifies the rich cultural heritage of our country. Nagaland Board of School Education will be introducing vocational education from classes 9 to 12 from 2022 academic session in a phased manner, which will begin with class 9. The vocational education will be an optional subject in classes 9 and 10 and an elective subject in classes 11 and 12. The introduction of the vocational education is in pursuant to the goal of National Education Policy 2020 to reach out to 50% of the learners. The competency-based curriculum and syllabus for vocational education has been adopted from the curriculum and syllabus developed by the Pandit Sundarlal Sharma Central Institute of Vocational Education, POPA. Registered schools have been encouraged to come forward in introducing vocational education in their schools to nurture the skill of requirements of the learners. The application form from the introduction of the vocational education is uploaded in the portal at www.nbscnl.edu.in in the Forms section. All necessary instructions are appended in the form itself. In Tokyo Olympics, India's javelin throw star Neeraj Chopra created history by winning the first ever gold medal in Olympic track and field event. Neeraj Chopra became only the second Indian to win an individual gold in the Olympics, outperforming the field by quite a distance to notch up the first track and field games medal for the country. President and Prime Minister have congratulated Neeraj on winning the gold medal. President Ramnath Kovind said Neeraj Chopra brings home first ever track and field medal to India in his first Olympics, and his feat will inspire the youths. In a tweet, Prime Minister Modi said, "History has been scripted at Tokyo, and what Neeraj Chopra has achieved today will be remembered forever." Nagaland Chief Minister Neiphiu also congratulated Neeraj Chopra on winning the first gold for India. Meanwhile, wrestler Bajrang Punia fetched bronze medal in the 65 kilogram category. He floored Niyazbekov Dolet of Kazakhstan 8-0 today. President and Prime Minister congratulated Punia for winning at Tokyo Olympics. In a tweet, Kovind said, "It is a special moment for Indian wrestling team, and he has distinguished himself as an outstanding wrestler with untiring efforts, consistency and tenacity over the years." Prime Minister Narendra Modi in a tweet said, "Bajrang Punia's accomplishment has made every Indian proud and happy." This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on a YouTube channel, AIR News Kohima. Nagaland reported 106 fresh COVID-19 positive cases, 75 recoveries and 1 death today. Of the cases reported, 36 were detected from Dimapur, 27 in Peran, 15 from Kohima, 12 in Mokokchung, 5 from Zunabudo, 4 in Woka, 3 in Plensang, 2 from Pek, and 1 case each from Longling and Mon. Total COVID-19 case in the state has now gone up to 20,551, while the total recovered cases have increased to 25,757. Total deaths related to COVID have mounted to 569. Dimapur District Administration and District Level Centre for Women Mahila Shakti Kendra, Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao Dimapur, in collaboration with Community Health Initiative and Prodigals Home Dimapur, organised an awareness program today on nutrition, hygiene practices and mental well-being. EAC Dimapur, Nokshi Matong, stressed on the importance of healthy eating habits and physical exercise and encouraged the gathering to consume locally produced organic fruits and vegetables, which can also be easily achieved by maintaining kitchen gardens. The EAC also congratulated Au Yamkam village for achieving 100% COVID vaccination. Speaker of Nagaland Legislative Assembly Sharingan Longapa has nominated Zalyo Rio as member and chairman of Committee on Estimates, Yangseo Sangdam as member of Rules Committee, and Namrin Chang as member of House Committee of the Assembly. The members have been nominated for the year 2021-22. Nagaland Governor and Chief Minister have extended Medamnyo greetings to all the people of Nagaland, especially the Yumchunga brothers and sisters. In a message, Ravi said, during the celebrations, Yumchungas seek blessings for bountiful crop, millet in particular. He said a 5-day celebration has different significant rituals being performed each day. He added that forgiving one another and strengthening the familial and social bonds are the essence of this festival. Governor Ravi wished good health, happiness and prosperity on this auspicious occasion. Chief Minister Neiphiu expressed hope that a harvest festival brings blessings of good health, peace, unity, and a blessed beginning in our lives. And now to the news, here are the main points again. 7th National Handloom Day being celebrated today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi urges people to buy Indian handloom products. Nagaland Board of School Education to introduce vocational education from classes 9 to 12 from 2022 academic session in a phased manner. India's javelin throw star Neeraj Chopra creates history by winning the first gold medal in Tokyo Olympics. And Nagaland reports 106 fresh cases of COVID-19 and 1 death. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.